Hello and welcome back to 3D World. I think we should start off with the Captain Toad level, because why not? So, ooh, it's a spooky level. Oh, I see. Oh. Wait, what do I have to do now? So I can go over here. I bet you this door, yeah. Oops. Wait. Will this door take me all the way up there? No, it takes me in here. So logically, this door will take me... Oh. So we go down here. Shit. Okay, go away. Boo, fuck off. Okay, then this. We run across these. Okay. Now we can't seem to kill these guys as Captain Toad. Yes. Okay, and the last one will be over there. Uh oh. Fuck off. And there we go. Problem solved. And now that we've done this level, we can go back and do the first real level. That's Sunshine Seaside. Oh yeah, okay, I like this level. So for those who don't know what this level is, it's a level which it's a shame we didn't see more of. Maybe if Nintendo made a 3D World 2, we would have seen it, but alas. Shit. The idea is there are 5, basically, as you can see up there are 5 of these, oh shit, coins stuck in the level. And it's basically down to us to find where they are. See? There's a star coin. And, oh look, there's a new power-up. Maybe we've seen it before, I don't remember. It's been quite a few days. But yeah. The boomerang power-up. Let's just do that. Sup? I see. Shit. Immediately ruined it. Oh, hey. What up? Fuck. And brilliant depth perception, of course. Now, it's in one of these two. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Wait, there's a hole over there. But first... Oh, shit. There's a lot of small Goombas. Okay, and here... Shit. Thankfully, they can't go over the gap. They pull another one out of their ass, it seems. Hello. There we go. Oh, it's gonna... It exploded. It's fine. Oh, hey, guys. Look, there's a Goomba mask. So what I have to do is this, and then... Yeah. And oh, look what's happening here. If only I had the required power up, but now I have the Goomba head. But yeah, the Goomba head gives you an extra hit, and I think it disguises you from enemies unless you stomp on them all the time. I'm not sure. Okay, that's another one. So that's the third one. So I would assume the second one is in this hole over here, because there is a pipe. Where do you take me? Yep. Okay. Yeah, okay, they do notice me. So go up here. Shit. Okay. Shit. Best platforming in the game. I am totally not ass at this game. Okay. Oh my god. It's messing with my sense of perspective. Okay, and we got the green thing. No! Oops. Please tell me it's still there. It is. Okay, there we go. So we have all the 3-star coins. Now we need to find one more of the thingamabobamajigs. Where would they be? Over here? Probably not, I would assume. We go through the water. Alright, doesn't seem to be much there. Oh, there's one of them over here. Aha! But we're still missing... We're still missing the thing. Like the other... Okay, let's go back here. Go up here. Oh, there's Luigi there. I don't see the secret for the other thing anywhere. Maybe it's just in a tree? We have time. It's not in those ones. Okay. I know we tried that one. It's not in these. And, it's not over here. Huh. What? Okay, whatever. So, is it up here? No. Not up here either, I would assume then. But will this be useful for something? We'll see. Oh, I see. We have to go through this, and we have to be mindful of where the damn thing will be. I think it's gonna be on the right? Yes, it will be. So that could be bad. Yes! And there we go. What? Do we make a different noise now? Hold on. No, we don't make any, like, wahoo noises. Shit. Fuck that one up, but whatever. It's fine. I'm still kind of figuring out, like, the video encoding for some of this stuff. Purely because I have a bunch of different presets, and they're all good for different things. games like Minecraft are shockingly bitrate intensive compared to some other stuff. It's mostly because Minecraft has like a bunch of sharp, small repeating textures, and that just kind of tends to look a little bit ugly when you don't have like maximal bit rates, because it's just kind of hard to encode. I have quite a bit of memory of these later levels, purely because... oh shit. Purely because I have experience dying here. Oh my god, can't get up there. Wow. Well, at least this will become useful. Okay, if I may... oh! Ha! Oh, brilliant. This section. Okay, so what you want to do... you want to be careful. You want to go over here. Shit. Yeah, you want to go down here. I think there's a green... yeah, okay. Well, this is going to be difficult. I think. Come on. Yeah. This power-up makes this coin collection a lot easier, but it's still a little bit tense. Oh, go away. Go away. Okay, so what you want to do is get the Mega Mushroom. We do sadly lose the power-up now, but it is just kind of fun to do this. And yeah, oh! Captain Toad! Fuck! I hit the wrong key. Yes! Okay, but that's not it. No! I hit jump at the exact moment. Thankfully, yeah, we get to save the, like, stuff we've already collected. So let me just get back to that. What I thought was gonna happen is I thought we were gonna miss the, like, star coin, which meant that I reflexively decided to try to do one of the ground pound jumps. Oh, you don't want to give me anything. You just found this. Okay. Well, better than nothing. Yeah, you can probably get what I mean. Like, I ended up trying to save myself, but I hit A at the exact moment I grabbed onto the platform, so I jumped off immediately instead. No! I tried to do basically that. Well, it kind of ended really poorly for me there, and, yep. I'm gonna have to do this again. Yeah, come on, go ahead. Yeah. One thing which I did kind of find annoying with the modern gaming landscape, in my humble opinion, is the focus on multiplayer, specifically as, like, the thing which makes a game fun, you know? So for instance, I think a good example of this is how most... oh, good, we got this back. How, like, a lot of modern MOBA-type games are entirely designed around multiplayer. And that's not bad, like, per se, but I feel like it's still worse than how it used to be. Like, back in the day, I'm talking like, you know, imagine before having complete fast internet access was the norm. You couldn't really have games that were designed from the ground up exclusively for multiplayer unless they were on console. So you had, like, you know, StarCraft, you had Age of Empires, you had, especially Age of Empires 2 and its expansions. They were basically designed around being, like, great single-player games first, but you could also play them multiplayer. And maybe it's thanks to Age of Empires 2 HD, but in my mind, RTS games have always been... Let's deal with this now, since we have the power-up, and we may lose it in the next level if I die too many times. I've always kind of seen, even though I suck at RTS games, I still love them, and, I've never been a fan of, like, playing them in multiplayer, specifically because I enjoy, you know, being bad at the games and learning them. That's the process that I find fun. What I don't find fun is having to, like, either Google the most OP strategy for my, you know, epic gamer gaming, or to, like, basically lose every single multiplayer round again and again and again. Because if you're not running the OP strategy with, like, OP high-level execution on multiplayer, you're losing. But with single-player games, there's this level of progression built in, and difficulty that's balanced really well around you. Oh god, this is a... Okay, so yeah, welcome to... I don't like this level very much. We'll have to figure it out. Okay. Okay, come on. Imagine being hit by, like, 3. Oh, we need to be as Toad for one of them. Okay. Yeah, this is a really... Shit. Oh, yeah. I think the first star coin is, like, at the back? We'll see. But yeah, we need to be, like, we need to be Toad for one thing, and yeah. I've never liked the switches. They're just, like... They're just annoying. I don't feel like they add enough to be worthwhile on their own. I'm not taking the pipe because I don't need any power-ups right now. So yeah, let's redo the level. Except, I'm gonna switch to Toad. But it's, hey. Yeah. I remember. I do like how Toad, even when he's big, is still kind of short. Because it's Toad! Ah, shit. Okay, we just need one Toad. We don't need 0 Toads, we need 1. Okay, there we go. What a difficult level. I do love how the images, like, slowly fill in. Because it's just another collectible at the end of the day. It's just that, recontextualizing it completely just makes it that much more fun. I think this is what people think about when they talk about, you know, like, what makes Nintendo games and Nintendo games, right? Is this sort of attention to detail, not necessarily, you know, literally attention to every single small detail, but more in the sense that there's attention put into, like, sort of recontextualizing small things in a way that's kind of sweet and cute. You know, something that is otherwise completely unnecessary, but, you enjoy it when it's featured in a game anyways, and I feel like, for a while, Nintendo has, really, you know, done well in that department. And maybe this is a part of the reason why some people don't like, you know, the Wild Era Switch games. Maybe it's specifically because they feel like it's a very much un-Nintendo, you know, quantity over quality approach sometimes, from what I've seen it described as. And, like, the funny story is, I guess the funny thing is, you know... Shit, no! Oh, the death barrier was so close. Whatever. I feel like a part of the issue is... because there are companies that are basically, like, their entire fan bases exist because of a quantity, like, of an approach that could be called quantity over quality. Like, where, I mean, quantity over attention to detail, I guess, I don't know, because they are quality games. Like, you know, the Earth Defense Force stuff, they're not exactly highbrow experiences, you know? Like, the dialogue in Earth Defense Force 4 is, I would say, hardly, like, Oscar-worthy. But it's, you know, it doesn't have to be. And the games know what they are, they know who their audience is, and they sell themselves to the audience who loves Earth Defense Force games. Oh, I don't want to pick that up. I don't want to. And I understand, like, the frustration that some players have over, you know... Oh, damn it. Wait, I know. It's somewhere at the edge of the world, correct. I understand the frustration which some players may have with, EDF games, because they're definitely, you know, not for everyone. Because, you know, it's, they're inherently grindy. But it's, again, one of those things where it's like, I kind of reject the idea that grindy is exclusively a negative thing. I thought about making a video on this, where basically, like, people will denounce... I remember there was this one IGN review that I found really interesting, because it kind of got exactly... The question the reviewer asked themselves was kind of exactly what I was wondering. The reviewer really liked the game, but didn't really know what score to give it, because EDF is a game that is kind of difficult to quantify on a traditional sort of like review scoring system where it's like, oh, is this a 9 out of 10, an 8 out of 10? Because, like, EDF isn't a particularly highbrow, you know, gem. It's not like it's particularly incredible. The graphics are dated, the engine is basically still the same one they've used for decades now. Do we see... Oh, there's a big Luigi. Do we see the third anything? No. The third birthday. Ah. But it's that sort of question, you know? Do we see... Oh. Good thing I checked. But yeah, it's one of those questions where it's like, okay, so this game doesn't have the graphics, like, of a 10 out of 10 game. It doesn't have the gameplay of a 10 out of 10 game. It's mostly just you blowing up the same few types of bugs with weapons. It doesn't have the progression or the story of a AAA, you know, a high-quality game, you know? It's basically just, you go level by level, blow up some bugs, that's kind of it. But even so, like, you're gonna put in, like, 20 hours over one weekend into the game. And the question is, but does that mean the game is good? Does the fact you know, if this is a game which you've put so much time into, would that not make it good? Because I would argue it is. It makes the game really good, right? If you put so much time into it, if you enjoy playing it so much. But then when you compare it to some, like, other games of the time, like, this was EDF 3, I think. I think that's what the review was on. So, like, if you compare it to a game that came out in that span of time, right? Like, compare it to, like, Final Fantasy 13. Do you really think, like, even if you played Final Fantasy 13 over, like, a few months in shorter sessions, but you just, like, plowed through the entirety of EDF 3 over, like, a few weeks because it was so much fun, does that make it necessarily a better game? I fucked it up. Dude, I messed all of them up, basically. But yeah, it's a question I've been asking myself, because a lot of people love asking those kinds of questions, and nobody ever knows what the answer is, you know? Anyways, a bit of a shorter video this time, because that's how the worlds are going. I'm not dying as often. Skill? The opposite of a skill issue, I guess, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Oh, where does this go to? Yeah, see you next time when we deal with this guy and some other stuff. Goodbye.